In the pulsating heart of democracy, where the clamor of voices rise and fall in a symphony of opinions, we find ourselves today discussing the recent happenings around the Indian election. To the uninitiated, Indian elections are a grand affair, a spectacle of diversity and democracy, and the recent ones have been no different. In the run-up to the elections, the Indian government ramped up spending in its last budget. A whopping $550 billion were allocated for the next fiscal year, focusing on record capital spending and reducing the fiscal deficit. The government aimed for a 12% growth in revenue receipts, reaching up to a staggering 26.32 trillion rupees, and 11.4% growth in net tax revenue to 23.3 trillion rupees. In an interesting move, the spending target was increased by 7.5% to 45.03 trillion rupees, with 10 trillion rupees allocated for longer-term capital expenditure. The government even planned to raise 510 billion rupees from stake sales in state-run companies. Major subsidies, however, saw a cut by 28% to 3.75 trillion rupees. The government's fiscal discipline, driven by concerns over India's sovereign credit rating and its ability to provide relief to households and businesses, was a major talking point. The budget deficit target was set at 5.9% of GDP for 2023 and 2024, down from 6.4% of the previous year. But the fiscal prudence did not mean a lack of populism. The budget had a populist undertone, with new subsidies and increased spending on healthcare and rural areas. The government, however, was unlikely to make deep cuts to social welfare due to the upcoming state assembly elections. In summary, the recent Indian election was a heady mix of fiscal prudence and populist measures. The government aimed to balance the need for economic stability with the demands of a diverse electorate. The increased spending in the budget, the focus on capital expenditure, and the populist undertones all played a crucial role in the run-up to the elections. The Indian election, as always, was a testament to the vibrant, dynamic, and chaotic beauty of democracy. It was a dance of numbers and narratives, of hopes and aspirations, of promises made and promises kept. And as the dust settles and the clamor fades, the world watches and waits for the largest democracy to speak its mind and shape its future.